Hello everyone, hi, this is Cheryl here at Love for Natural Beauty, and I'm just coming with an update, my 1 year, 1 month update of my hair, and this is where it's at right now. And it's pretty much in a relaxed, natural state, so it is what it is. It's kind of poofy and puffy, but I cut the bangs and the front a bit, and the sides I trimmed. Okay, so just going over pretty much to date what I've done, bringing you up to date up until my 1 year point. I have some pics showing you from a rough start of when I actually did my big chop, and from there on until right now. But what I wanted to go over briefly is just some of the products that I've used throughout the year on my hair. Firstly, I want to say that in flat ironing my hair, I use this keratin mist and flat iron, and what you see right now, what I have is I washed, moisturized, blew out, and did a flat iron. So in doing that, I just sprayed some of the keratin mist all over it for protecting my hair with flat iron. And I think I'm not going to do any kind of relaxers or anything. I don't want to do any relaxers pretty much to like maybe a 6-month period, or even longer if I can last that long. So just to inform you, I've been using the products that I came up with, the do-it-yourself recipes that I came up with. I'll do a video on my hair regimen, but basically what I did is I used, sometimes it just depends what kind of mood I was in, but I did 4 things, and I think it's best to keep it simple, to keep it, simple, keep your regimen very simple, so it's not a tedious thing that you're gonna stop doing because it's too many steps, you see. So I did basically 4 steps, maybe 1 to 3 to 1 to 4 steps. Okay, first what I did is I created the stimulating hair oil. What I do is sometimes I use that as a pre-poo, and I moisturize my hair first. I let that set as a deep conditioning pre-poo, and then I do my coconut and green tea shampoo that I came up with my recipe, and I wash that out. Then after I wash that out, I do another deep conditioning. What I do is I use my super hydrating hair mask, and I put that in, and I let that sit on for anywhere from 15 minutes to 30 minutes to maybe sometimes an hour, or even overnight, depending. Now, I got a tip from, I can't remember, it was a cosmetologist. She was talking about damaged hair, and she was giving tips on what you should do if you notice that you have damaged hair. So she was saying basically that you shouldn't just do a protein or either just a deep conditioning treatment every time that you every week. What she said is what you should do is every other week. So she suggested that you actually do if you're going to do, say like for instance, I do my conditionings on Friday. So every other Friday I would do a protein treatment. Then the next Friday I would do a deep oil or deep moisturizing treatment. The treatment that I said I came up with a little, if you go through my videos, which I'll put in the inbox so you can just click on there. The hair stimulating oil, deep conditioning, you can use that as a hot oil treatment. So what I do is I just vary up every other week. What I do is I do a protein treatment, and then the next following week I do a hot oil treatment, and I just kept that up back and forth, and I just chose Friday. It is the most convenient day and the end of the week and such. So basically, just to go over, what I do is I use my green tea, coconut, and I just love that stuff. That stuff is just, I mean, sometimes when you create things and you actually realize you really, really like it a lot, I love that stuff. It smells great. It lathers up so well because of the Castile soap, but it's not like a high lather. It's just, it feels really silky the way that, I don't know, all the ingredients combined, it just feels really good and feels really silky whenever you're whenever I'm doing my shampoo. And then what I do is the hot oil stimulating hair growth oil. I do that as a deep conditioning, and then what I do is I rinse that out, and like I said, depending on which week it is, then I do a protein treatment, or if that's just the treatment that I do, then that's it.